In this lesson, I am going to show you how to write a basic MELEC paragraph. Before I start my paragraph, let's take a close look at the organization. The M is the main idea, which will be what I am proving and explaining throughout the paragraph. The E will give me the opportunity to elaborate on the main idea. The L is a link to a source that I can use to prove the main idea. The E is the explanation of how that link proves the main idea. The C is a closing thought about the main idea. For this example, I will be proving a theory I have about enthusiasm, and I will be using Wooden on leadership to prove my theory. The first step is to come up with the main idea, which is specific enough to prove in one paragraph. Enthusiasm is a key to being a successful person. The next step is to elaborate on the main idea. When some people are facing challenges and obstacles during their lives, they tend to have a negative attitude. This attitude ultimately destroys a person's opportunity to achieve their best. At this point, I have the M, and I have the E, which is the elaboration of the M. The next step is to come up with a link. On page 22 of Wooden on Leadership, I found a good passage that I can use. John Wooden states that people must be filled with energy and eagerness, joy and love for what they do. The explanation is my opportunity to offer my interpretation of the link and use that interpretation to prove my theory. This attitude that Wooden describes is a choice, which puts people in charge of their own enthusiasm. Once a person realizes their ability to control their attitude and face the world with enthusiasm, success will follow. More importantly, this positive attitude can influence others to do the same. Here's the L. Here is the E, which is an explanation of the L, and together they prove the main idea. The C is the opportunity to provide a strong closing thought about the main idea. All people want to achieve their best, whether they admit it or not, and that goal is within reach, especially with enthusiasm. The C is a final thought or a closing thought about the M. Here's a look at how I used MELEC to organize this paragraph. The E is an elaboration of the M. Together, the link and explanation prove the main idea. And the C is a closing thought about the main idea. Before I end this lesson, I want to say that MELEC is a great tool that can help a writer organize their thoughts, but it will not magically write your paragraph for you. You need to put effort into reading, thinking, and developing some thoughts and theories of your own. If you put solid effort into the entire process, you will have something worthwhile to write about. Because of the effort I put into the entire process, I have a paragraph that I am proud to share with you today. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen to this lesson on how to write a paragraph using MELEC. As you are learning new things every day, be on the lookout for new theories or evidence that can prove your current theories. When you find them, use MELEC as your guide to explain and prove those theories to others. Good luck.